Look what just came in the post from the UK. This is the Philips wake up alarm clock, and it costed me hundreds of dollars for this alarm clock. And you may be wondering, Matthew, why did you spend $200 on an alarm clock? Well, I'll be explaining this later, what this does. So stay tuned in this video. Now, this video is all about energy management, and I'll be sharing you 3 tips in regards to how you can improve your sleep and hence improve your productivity throughout the day after day. Because most people, I find, they don't have enough energy, they feel tired all the time, they feel sluggish, they don't feel efficient. If this is you, then you should pay close attention to this video, because I'll be explaining the 3 tricks which you can use to improve your sleep and hence the energy in the next days. So now let me explain to you why energy management is the forte of your productivity. Because if you don't have energy management nailed down, your energy tends to fluctuate up and down like a stock, the prices. You don't want your energy management to fluctuate all the time. You want it to keep at a high, consistent level throughout the day in order to be a high achiever. Because as a high achiever, you don't want to put your Ferrari engine, in a bad state, that performance of a Toyota. So make sure that you pay close attention to my sleep tips, because sleep is the foundation of our energy management. So make sure, if you want to be a high performer, which I know you want to, then pay close attention to my 3 tips. Now on to the first point, and that is to disconnect at least 1 hour before bedtime. Now why is this very important? Because for me, I used to always play on my phone right until I hit the pillow. And what this does is, science has shown that the blue light from computers, screens, from your phone, this reduces the production of melatonin, which is the sleep chemical that we're releasing our brain when it comes nighttime. This makes us feel sleepy throughout the night. But if you play on your phone right before bedtime, it prevents the brain from producing melatonin. So make sure you switch off at least 1 hour before bedtime. And this is also important because when you're checking your phone, your brain will it will have a lot of activity in regards to, I got to respond to that email, or my messenger on Facebook is busy. So your brain is not even switching off, preparing to sleep. You gotta allow your brain to wind down throughout the day and then go to sleep from that. If you let your brain constantly get bombarded with emails, messages, this is why most people, they can't fall asleep, because you're still very excited in that state. So I remember before, I used to watch TV dramas on my phone all the time, playing games before bedtime, and I was wondering why I can't even fall asleep, and the next day I felt really bad for work. So this is, as soon as I realized, I've been touching my phone all the time, as soon as I disconnected 1 hour before bedtime, I find my quality of sleep has improved so much, and it's really, really important for that. And I recommend you just sleep between also 9 to 10 p.m. because this allows you to wake up between 5 to 6 a.m. Now, let me ask you, do you know what high achievers have in common? That is, they all wake up early. Every single high achiever, Richard Branson, Elon Musk, they wake up at 5 a.m. And there's a reason for that. It's all because of prime time. They can do work before the busy day starts, get the most important tasks tackled out of the way. Now, I won't get into great details in regards to morning routines, but this is why you should wake up early, because most successful people, they like to get their most important tasks out of the way so that the rest of the day is much easier to combat in regards to tasks and errands that they may need to run. So if you want to be a high achiever, then I recommend you to wake up 5, 6 a.m. every single day, even weekends, because this is something that high achievers do, and you want to be a high achiever like them, all you got to do is model success. Does that make sense? So you want to wake up at 5 to 6 a.m. every single day. I recommend you to go to sleep between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. So make sure you switch off 1 hour before that. Now on to the second point, and that is to have an evening ritual. What's an evening ritual? I used to always not have a bad habit of not having a ritual at all. I always just play games, always have messaging and just scrolling through Facebook for no reason, go on YouTube for no reason. Like, I had no ritual, and this is why I couldn't calm myself down to achieve good quality sleep. So make sure you got an evening ritual, and I recommend you to do these 3 things for evening rituals. So number 1 is to, of course, disconnect. This is very important so that you can have your own time to wind down. Number 2 is to journal. Now, why is journaling important? It's because you allow yourself to reflect on the day, what has gone well, so you can give yourself a small pat on the back, and also what hasn't gone so well, so that you be able to reflect on what went wrong and then find out how you can improve on those mistakes you've made so that you don't make the same mistake the following day. Most high achievers, they always journal and reflect on their day. If you don't do this, then you will be subconscious or unconscious of your bad habits, which may be self-sabotaging your results. And most average people out there, they don't even have an evening ritual and they don't even reflect on how the day went. This is why they get no results. And as you're a high achiever, this is why you're watching this video, make sure you journal every single day your wins and what you can improve on. And this is what I've done every single day, and I really just felt like I've corrected so many bad habits which I was unaware of in the past. So make sure you reflect on your bad habits, on what went wrong, and improve on that, because success is all about learning from your failures after all. So that is the second tip. And the last tip is to always do something that calms your mind down, so prepare yourself for sleep. So personally, I love to meditate using an app called Headspace. I recommend that app. It's a really good meditation app. And what I like to do is for 10 minutes right before I go to sleep, I just listen to the meditation app, close my eyes, and just focus on my breathing for 10 minutes. This calms my mind down. It redirects my thoughts out of my head so that all I can focus on is just sleep. And this is when I just hit the bed and I just go to sleep right away. And it's magical. Before, I always have a problem of not being able to fall asleep. If that is you, then try meditation. The app called Headspace is available on iTunes and the Play Store. So give that a try. It's really good. Now, onto the last point is to have a consistent sleeping schedule. And this is very important. Most people, this is what the average guy does, right? They work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, right? They wake up early, 7 o'clock for work. And then what happens on the weekend? There's a Friday night, they probably party till midnight, and then on the weekend they sleep until 10 o'clock. Now, why is this not really good? Because as our brain, we like routine. So if our sleep on Saturday and Sundays, we wake up later than the working days, then we throw our sleep schedule out of the way. So this is why we feel groggy on Monday morning all the time, because we have thrown our sleep schedule out of the way. And we don't want this. You want to be a high achiever, you want to perform at a good level every single day. So make sure you get that sleep schedule in. And this is when this alarm clock comes in handy, because what this alarm clock does is it simulates the sunset or sunrise. So let's say I want to wake up at 5 AM, right? So this alarm clock, what it does is it glows red, like a sun. So it simulates a sunrise kind of feeling. So I put it next to my bed, and then what happens is at 4:30 it starts to glow red, and it gradually gets brighter, brighter and brighter until at 5 AM it gives off nice noises, like I think like a bird chirping or like a nice alarm. You know, alarm clocks normally very sudden, like, and then it makes you like wake up, ooh, and you're groggy. But this alarm clock does it differently. It gradually wakes you up, and often or not, this will make me wake up before 5 AM. And so this is why I recommend this if you're having trouble waking up, because this has really helped me and my coaches in terms of waking up. So make sure that you give this a try if you're having troubles, I don't know, waking up early. So this is an alarm clock that I'm gonna test out. And yes, I used a lot of alarm clocks before and they don't really work properly, so I want to give this a try. So thank you very much for listening to this video. Hope you found my 3 tricks in regards to improving your sleep really well. So remember, just recapping, the first one is disconnect all phones, laptops 1 hour before bedtime. Number 2 is have an evening ritual. Make sure you do journaling, whatever makes you feel relaxed before bedtime. And lastly is to have a very consistent sleep schedule. Do not sleep in on weekends. Wake up at the same time every single day for that maximum productivity. Cool. Now thank you very much for listening, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be providing lots of these videos and also mindset and investing tips. So this is going to be one of my my passion in terms of creating this channel. So make sure you subscribe, and as always, share this video to those who got to hear this message and help them improve their sleep and productivity. As always, get out there and rectify aim and go live the life truly worth living. I'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.